clothing that my tan lines look like a paint store color wheel for the different shades of whiteness. You know, I have vampire pale on the thighs, Mormon vanilla on the chest, and I have arms that say, "Did he just do birthright in Israel?" Ohio! Let's see. How's everyone doing? You all doing well? You having a good time? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hungry. Not like just right now, like I'm in a permanent state of hunger, and I think my body kind of reflects that. Not down here, I work out just enough that you can only see my beer belly if I, leave my shirts in the dryer for too long. I'm talking more up here. See, my body's so permanently hungry, my neck looks like it's trying to swallow my chin. That shouldn't happen. But, yeah, let's see what else. I got a fake ID recently. Trying to change some things about myself legally that are a little out of my control. And I paid probably more than I should for it because I really wanted people to believe this fake ID. And then, but a few weeks in the summer, I went to visit one of my friends in Darien, Connecticut, which, if you were wondering, the town as a whole is like the set of Get Out, but for Jews. And so we go to this bar, and I go up to the bouncer, and I hand him my ID, and he looks at it, and he looks at me, and he looks at it, and he looks at me, and he looks at it, and he gets in this big intimidating stance and goes, "Is this a fake ID?" Because no one in Darien, Connecticut's intimidating, let's be real. And I say, "No, of course it's not a fake. Why would I hand you a fake ID? What, do you not believe this stuff on my identification? Do you not believe that I'm 21? And he says, "I don't give a shit if you're 35. You're not 6'4". Why didn't you laugh at that joke? Is it because you think I'm actually 6'4"? That's a win, I'll take it. I've been trying to, I decided recently that I'm going to start celebrating wins the way Grand Slam tennis players do when they win the Grand Slam. I think it's a reasonable way to show my emotion all the time. So, I go to a seminar and I get in. They're serving mac and cheese in the dining hall. I go to a clearance rack and one of the shirts in the manufacturing screwed up, and I can actually find a collared shirt that fits my neck. I quit smoking at the end of this summer. I stopped smoking weed at the end of this summer. Yeah, don't cheer too much. I started again as soon as I got back. But I always know I have to stop for a little while when I start sounding like a stoner when I'm not even high. True story. Toward the end of the summer, I was driving down the Jersey Turnpike, and I see two trucks in front of me, and they're Oreo trucks, and they're back-to-back Oreo trucks. And both of them have a giant sticker of an Oreo on the back. And my first genuine thought, so completely sober, is, oh, I guess they delivered the two fronts and backs separately and then packaged them together and went to the supermarket. It wasn't until I couldn't find the cream truck that I realized I'm insane and need to think about my life a little more. But the weed market didn't suffer from my leave at all, because as soon as I stopped, someone very important to me started. My grandfather. Let me tell you a little about my grandfather first for a second. So my grandfather is a Vietnam War veteran. He was a dentist for 40 years. He's 6'2", so like about here. And he has 8 grandkids. He had the life set out for him. He was ready to just ride out his last however many years. But then disaster kind of struck one at a time. He was in Thailand, and he got cellulitis in his leg and almost had to get it amputated. As that finally started healing, he broke his elbow in 27 places and almost had to get that amputated. But he recovered both of those. As he's going through rehab for both of those, the doctors diagnosed him with early onset Parkinson's, and because of that, he was not allowed to play at the Bridge over 75 tournament this year. Talk about a grand slam. Don't laugh at my grandfather's. Jesus, what the fuck is wrong with you? Laugh at the next part. So he was becoming like a little bit of a crotchety old man. He used to be hilarious. I mean, clearly. down, a little sad, and we were all kind of nervous about him. And then one day he comes over to the house, and he's his happy old self, and everything's going great. He's almost dancing. He's saying hi to everyone. He's yelling at the TV. You know, he's sticking his entire fist into the guacamole and licking it like a caramel apple. Just like classic my grandfather. And then, so he's so happy at dinner. He sits down next to me, and I have to ask him, I go, Grandpa, what changed, man? Like, why are you in such a good mood? And he's like, my kickboxing instructor, he gave me the goods. And I was about to ask him what he meant by that when he asked me where the syrup was for his cheddar cheese, and I knew he was fucking stoned. But and he was getting better for a while, and everything was really going great. I mean, he was just like his same old self, except now he just said whatever was on his mind, which was some not great things. Like a few weeks before I came to school, we went out to dinner, and instead of asking the waiter what the specials were, he decided to ask her what the Q in LGBTQ stood for. That was a fun conversation. It was not veal scallopini, which was the answer she was expecting to give. But then, so then toward the end, it started getting really bad. When at the bottom, he texted my dad one morning, going to Martha's Vineyard, going to fish, return, sleeping in the back of my car, return, period, send. And we got this message, and no one heard from him for 3 days, and we were super nervous that something had happened to him. And this is 100% true. I'm about to say it's 100% true. On the fourth morning, there was we were all watching the news. And our family, we were watching the news, and on the news is some story about Martha's Vineyard, just like, I don't know, I forgot, something small, like a shark attack or something. I don't know. And they're showing all like these beautiful landscape pictures of Martha's Vineyard, and on one of them, with clear as day, lying on the beach, immobile, is my grandfather. And we're positive. And he's lying on his back, and my dad starts freaking out, and he goes, "What's wrong with him? Is he asleep? Is he dead?" And I go, "No, he's just celebrating the grand open. He just won the Grand Slam. He's a U.S. tennis champion." Thank you very much.